stream name, so I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, let's see, let's get this to work a little bit better. So anyways, I will explain what's going on in just a minute. I'm just trying to ensure that everything is up to speed. Oh, oops, mixing myself. So yeah, just give me a sec and then we'll start. Just give me 1 second. I know it seems like we've already streamed this before, but there's a reason we're doing this. Don't worry, there's a reason I'm doing this. Almost ready. Just give me 1 more second. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm just trying to make sure everything's ready to go. Right, alright, I think we're good to go. Actually, one more thing. Alright, now we're good to go. Hey everyone, it's 112. I am here. Hey, Mega Man X15. Alright, so today I'm going to be streaming Mega Man X1 again, and there's 2 reasons for this. First of all, unfortunately, the original recording of this, the original recording got deleted, unfortunately, just due to the weird Twitch settings. So we're actually going to be restreaming X1 just so I have the complete X saga, because I already have X2, X3, X4, X5, X6, X7, and X8, plus all the collection stuff ready to go on YouTube. And I'm going to upload everything pretty much right after this. X1, however, that did not record correctly, so I don't have X1. Also, that was my very first stream, and I'm not exactly proud of it. I think I could have done a lot of things better, so we're going to restream it. We're also going to go after all the achievements again, although, to be fair, this is still my completed save file, so it's not going to pop up. Yeah, this is exactly why I was not streaming yesterday, because I was preparing for this. So, anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So we're going to be, like I said, also, today, December 17th, the day I'm streaming this, is Mega Man X's 27th anniversary, because it released in 1993. So that's really cool. Yeah, like I said, I do have the completed save file here, but we're gonna get all the achievements again, just so it's good for the playlist that I'll eventually make. But anyways, let's not waste any more time. Let's play Mega Man X. That's fair. All right. Is my audio good, by the way? Capcom. A lot of statistics going on here. Copyright 2105, 2109, 2114. Jeez. Login, Dr. Kane. Code. Something. By the way, if we do finish before the night's over, we'll switch over to another game. Mega Man X specification. Head is equipped with broad range eye camera, ultra sensitive voice system, voice generation system, a lot of other stuff. Arms are equipped with the X-Buster Mark 17. Legs are equipped with a lot of stuff. I literally cannot read it that fast. But we got an interior skeleton, body skin. Essentially, Mega Man X is very, very powerful, is what this is trying to say. Warning, X is the first of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous if X were to break the first rule of robotics. A robot must never harm a human being. The results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Yeah, 8,100 terabytes. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX, Thomas Light. So yes, Dr. Light did have some serious storage capacity. I'm just getting my... And here we go, Mega Man X. The first game on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, released in 1993. God, I love this game. You know, this is why X is 12 times more sane than anyone else, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna quickly go to the option mode and change around the controls. Also, I'm just getting my notes up for this. I don't have as many notes as the other games, but I did want to make sure that I got all the achievements. So Y to shoot, B to jump, right bumper is gonna dash, left bumper is gonna select L, and then A, yeah. Menu is the plus button, and there's the sound test mode, which we don't need to do. I just realized there's not really a good way to do this. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna shift some stuff around, so give me 1 second while I grab something so I can, just to make sure that I get all the achievements. Like I said, I have a list of things that I, like I have a list of the achievements we're gonna have to grab. Oh, that is not good. All right, so I guess I'll just have to check back and forth between what I did and what I didn't do. I have a Google Doc with all this stuff, so I guess I'll just have to check back and forth with that. We should be able to get everything on my, almost everything on my first go, but regardless. All right, here we go. Central Highway. So anyways, right off the bat, as you can see, we can run and jump just like classic Mega Man. Wow, that's really lucky. Extra life on the, like, literally the first drop. We have our gun bolts here. Microsoft Word joke. Yes, we can run and jump just like classic Mega Man on the NES. We also have the charge shot, which is very similar to classic Mega Man as well. Yeah. So, similar to Mega Man and 4, 5, and Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6, we can charge our shots. Although, I think the charge shot here is a little more powerful than it was in the classic series back in the NES. We can still shoot our, our little buster pellets. Yeah, this opening stage is iconic, the Central Highway. Yeah, this theme is so good. Here's the Bee-Blader, which is our first mini-boss type enemy. You can defeat him pretty quickly just by shooting him. And as you can see, how are we supposed to get out of this ditch? Well, that's because Mega Man X has the ability to wall jump, unlike classic Mega Man. So that's going to really change up the gameplay. Which is pretty awesome. It's part of what gives Mega Man X its own identity compared to the classic series, which is excellent. Ooh, so there's a lot of slowdown I noticed. I wonder if there's a way to fix that. Maybe it's just because I'm running too many tabs at once. That's the only thing I could think of. I'm gonna try and close out of some tabs real quick. Let me see. Alright, that should make the game run a little bit better. Sorry about that. Not really sure what happened there, but... There we go. Oh, of course I forgot to jump there. Nice going. I do think the game is running better now, which is good. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Now it's actually running. Although to be fair, the game generally runs like it would on an SNES, so it's not a huge deal. Technically this is emulated, but I'd say it's pretty on par with the SNES game. Alright. Gotta watch out for these guys. you got a wall jump there. Oh, those things are health power-ups, so that'll be good. Hold on. Ah, dang it! Hold on. Let me see if I can shoot one of the cars down. Riding on cars! I had to do that. Yeah, those falling platforms do have slowdown on the original SNES as well. Nope. I saw that. Yeah, we can ride on cars, baby. If you get that reference, you are awesome. Alright, so now we go over here. Gotta defeat these cars. That's weapon energy, although we don't have any special weapons yet. We will get those later. And now we're coming up on our very first boss. Introducing Vile. So, anyways, let's try and defeat him. Although, try as we might, you actually cannot win it in this boss fight. You are supposed to lose. Like, as you can see, we're shooting him, but it's not doing any damage. Eventually, we'll get caught by that electric field, and he'll grab you. Apparently, if you were to mod the game to beat him, the game would crash. So that's interesting. Yep, Vava in Japan. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? Isn't that a charge shot sound? What was that? Introducing our friend Zero. Yup, in the remake Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, you did have to beat him. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. So yeah, that's the main villain of the game, Sigma. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. Well, thanks, Zero. I appreciate that. So yeah, he's the kind of senior Maverick Hunter, essentially. Because we're Reploids, and we're trying to defeat all the Mavericks, who are the bad guys, or the Robot Masters. I just want to make sure of that. Alright, so anyways, just like in classic Mega Man, we have 8 bosses to defeat, which we can go to in any order. We have Launch Octopus, Chill Penguin, Flame Mammoth, Boomer Kuwanger, Sting Chameleon, Spark Mandrill, Storm Eagle, and Armored Armadillo. So anyways, spoiler alert, you want to go to Chill Penguin first on almost every run, and you'll see why very shortly. So anyways, here we go, starting with Chill Penguin. And we have our ice stage. It's actually snowing outside right now where I am, or at the very least, there was a blizzard very recently, so I guess this is pretty apt. Oops. What a horrible night! Yeah, exactly. Welcome, Omega. We are playing Mega Man X for the game's 27th anniversary, and also because I need to re-record this game anyway. Here's a little ice cave. Nice, I'll get some health back. Admittedly, I lost a little too much health there. Grab that. Yeah, you have no idea, dude. Where I live, like, there was like a snowstorm recently. It's a little ridiculous. Right, I did not do that right, but thankfully I can get that health power up. So anyways, this is why the wall jump is so useful, and this stage is very good at teaching you how to do it, because you have to use it in order to get up here. Oh, no, I don't want to get hit by those batons. There we go. And by the way, we will be finishing this in one stream, because this game is not very long. I mean, it is the first game in the series, so I guess that makes sense, but yeah. Ooh, what's this? So you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find you and use them, you will be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. So anyways, what Dr. Light was saying, our creator, is that we essentially get the dash parts. So essentially, these foot parts allow us to dash around the stage using whatever button we put. I put on the R button, but yeah. Hey, welcome, Shivas. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're basically restreaming the first Mega Man X game in honor of its anniversary, and also just because I needed to restream it anyway, because my original recording got deleted. Oh well. Well, at the very least, it gives me an excuse to play this amazing game again, because, spoiler alert, I'm going to go more in depth into the game when we get to the end, but I love this game. It is so good. One of my favorite games of all time. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna jump into this ride armor, which is an interesting ability that allows us to punch things, and also we can kind of tank hits. Alright, just need to destroy these guys. Alright, so anyways, now we defeat this guy, and normally we would get an achievement called Gimp My Ride, which is what we get for defeating an enemy in a ride armor. Anyway, let's continue along. I love the dash parts. They just make this game feel so fluid and elegant. Oops. Oops, alright. Almost at the end of the stage. Yeah. Alright, and as you can see, this is a boss door. This indicates that we're about to fight a boss fight, because every stage ends with one. And here we go. Time for our first boss against Chill Penguin. This guy is very, very easy. Yeah, he's the beginner boss. That being said, I might actually die just because I, don't have a lot of health left, but we'll see. Uh-oh, yeah, I might actually die here, which would be a little embarrassing, but it happens. Yeah, I'm dead. I was like, there's no way I'm... Just because I didn't have enough health. Alright, let's try that again. But yeah, like I said, he is the beginner boss. He's not very challenging. Alright, let's try that again. This time, we'll do a lot better. Alright, you just gotta watch out for his moves. You can also hang up on the wall. Except, don't do that. Okay, wow, I am really failing. Yeah, I mean, I did actually die, so that's unfortunate. Wow, okay, I might actually die twice. This is embarrassing. I swear I'm good at this game. Almost got it. Oh, geez, the lag there. Oh, really, dude? He had 1 health left. That was embarrassing. Alright, well, we'll get it this time, don't worry. Like I said, he's not very difficult. I'm just, for some reason, struggling with him right now. Alright, let's try this again. Seriously, Chill Penguin is very, very easy. I don't know why I'm struggling this much with him. There we go. Oops. Almost got hit by him there. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Almost got hit by him there. Okay, yeah, that's why you don't want to get hit by that ice, by the ice breath. Look at that! No damage! Alright, and now is when we would get an achievement. I believe it's called In Buster We Trust, which is just beat a Maverick. Literally just beat a Maverick with the X-Buster. So look at that! No damage! That's how it's supposed to be done. Not the first 2 times. Ignore those first 2 times. Alright, now we get equipped with a weapon. You get Shotgun Ice. So yeah, just like in classic Mega Man, every time you beat a boss, you get their special weapon. which you can use against other bosses, because there's basically a kind of weakness chain in Mega Man, for those of you who have never played these games before, where every boss's weapon is weak to another boss. So, for example, Chill Penguin's weapon, Shotgun Ice, is strong against Spark Mandrill. However, we're actually not going to Spark Mandrill next. We're going to go to Storm Eagle. That being said, let me just quickly cross out the achievements real quick, just because I'm trying to keep track. So, just give me 1 second, and then we'll continue. That, and that, again, because I already got the achievements, but I need to kind of keep track, but I am trying to get all the achievements again, just so, or what I would do to get all the achievements again, just so I can show it for the video VOD, the video on demand. Yeah, we should be good. All right, let's keep going. On to Storm Eagle. Storm Eagle. All right. I love this music, by the way. That's one thing I will talk about, like, if you guys are watching the whole Mega Man X series Let's Play. I'm going to talk about the music a lot in this series. It is so good. Like, seriously. Easily one of the best game soundtracks ever. By the way, what you want to do is you want to dash off to the left here, because you'll get what's called a heart tank, and these essentially increase your health. So that'll be very, very useful. You might have noticed that our life bar is a little low, especially compared to classic Mega Man, but that's because you can increase your life by finding the heart tanks out in the stages. There's one per stage. So that's good to know. Alright. And by the way, there's also something else we will obtain. Just first of all, you have to ride this thing up. Then break this glass, go in here, defeat the gun bolts. I know those things are called gun bolts. And this is what's called a sub-tank. If you played classic Mega Man, you might know the E-tanks. These are pretty similar, although unlike the E-tanks, which are only one-time use, you can use these sub-tanks as many times as you want, but you need to manually refill them in order to regain your health. And the way you do that is you collect health energy when you're already at full health. So, there you go, yeah. It's a really cool mechanic, and I actually like this better than the E-tanks, just because you can you can kind of refresh your health by grinding for energy pellets. So you can use it for like a tough boss or something like that. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Right now I'm only using the X Buster, but if you want to switch weapons, you basically press the plus button, and then you can switch to like Shotgun Ice or something. You can also just press the L or A buttons, or for me it's the L and A buttons, but yeah. Anyways, there is a collectible in here, which I will show you how to get. This is not the best way to get it. Generally, what you want to do is you want to have Flame Mammoth's weapon, so you can kind of just burst these things open. But, yeah, you can also just do this. And basically, there's an extra life in here, so that's useful. And, by the way, similar to how we got the dash upgrade in Chill Penguin stage, there is also an upgrade in this stage. Just drop down here, do a dash jump up here, and then break open the flame panels again. Again, you can use the Buster or Flame Mammoth's weapon, and there's another capsule. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. So anyways, as you can see, now we're going to get the helmet upgrade. By the way, this is called the first armor, what we're getting right here. The first armor is comprised of 4 parts: the head, Buster, body, and leg. So we already have the leg and the helmet, and we'll be getting the other 2 later. So yeah, the head part basically allows you to break these blocks that are scattered throughout the levels. It's definitely the worst armor part, just because it doesn't really do much, but yeah. And yes, it is also called the Armor of Light, as seen in games like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, although colloquially it's generally referred to as just the first armor, because I don't want to spoil too much for those of you who haven't seen the other games, but like, every Mega Man X game has a different armor. So like, the second game has a second armor, the third game has a third armor, etc. Some of the games have, like, it doesn't go all the way up to the, the final game in the series, X8. There's not an 8th armor, but like, after the 4th game, it gets a little bit different, but for the first few games, yeah. That's why this is often called the first armor. But anyways, we're going to defeat this thing. And climb down here. There is actually a different way to get to the boss room, but what you're supposed to do is go through this door, climb down the ladder, and climb into here. There is another way to do it, though. You can also kind of go around the ship and land on the wing and then on the platform. Anyways, here's our next boss, Storm Eagle, one of my absolute favorites. I love this guy. Yeah, the other way also gives you health. Storm Eagle is also not too bad. Watch, I'll probably defeat him faster than I did freaking Chill Penguin, even though, in my opinion, Chill Penguin is actually easier than Storm Eagle, though Storm Eagle is also pretty simple. Alright. We're defeating him pretty quickly. We don't have his weakness yet, but that's kind of the fun thing about Mega Man X is that you can kind of chart your own path through the game. There's so many different ways to beat this game, and that's always a fun thing. Personally, I'm just going to go through the easiest method and also the fastest method to get through the game, just because, you know, I want to save on time and whatnot. And, you definitely want the dash parts for this fight, just because it makes it easier to kind of avoid his little wind gusts. He's almost dead. I was about to say, where he was off screen for a second there, and there's his weapon which we'll be getting very shortly. Anyways, you're dead. That's definitely one of the better armors, yeah. Again, I'm trying not to spoil X2 through X8 yet, just because this is a pure playthrough of X1, and, you know, yeah. Alright, but anyways, we beat Storm Eagle, so there we go, and we get his weapon, which is Storm Tornado, which is very overpowered, by the way. This is probably the most powerful weapon in the game. It's a horizontal moving tornado that just decimates almost every enemy. It's pretty ridiculous. Shivers, I'll answer that later. Alright, so anyways, we have now beaten Chill Penguin and Storm Eagle. We actually did miss some collectibles in Chill Penguin stage, but we can't get them yet just because we don't have the abilities to. So anyways, now that we beat Storm Eagle, we're actually going to use his abilities in order to get some stuff in Flame Mammoth stage. By the way, this is actually my favorite song in the game. I freaking love Flame Mammoth level theme. Flame Mammoth. And also, one other thing I really like about this game is that, depending on the order you beat the levels in, the status of the level changes. So, for example, because we beat Chill Penguin before Flame Mammoth, this entire stage is frozen over, because normally this would be lava, which is really cool. I love that little touch. Anyways, we're gonna go over here. And, alright, in my initial stream of this, I struggled with this quite a bit, so let's hope I can get this on my first try. If not, oh well, but... Alright, so anyways, in order to get a part, you have to go up there, because those are breakable blocks, but let's see if I can get it. Oh, jeez. This might take a minute or two, because this can actually be pretty annoying. Oh, wow, there we go. Got it almost immediately. Nice. Alright, so anyways, here we go, Dr. Light Capsule. This capsule contains a part which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. Yep, we'll be getting to that later, Shivas. So anyways, this is the Buster part, which will be very, very useful because it essentially gives us a third charge shot, or a third shot, so to speak, or a second charge shot. So as you can see, now we can charge up our Buster from blue to yellow to pink. And that is called the Spiral Crush Buster. It is very, very powerful, and can defeat almost every enemy in the game very, very quickly. Also, to get the Heart Tank, just make sure you went to Chill Penguin stage first and just go over there. But yeah, it can defeat almost every enemy in the game with relative ease. It's powerful, but obviously the downside is that it takes a little bit to charge up. Because it's the third tier, essentially, to charge shots. Anyways, now we're gonna go over here. Yeah, I've seen it. It's awesome. Ouch. Alright, we're gonna break this thing. Now, normally you would want to just continue on, but there actually is another secret over here. Oh, okay, I accidentally respawned him. Alright, so I'm just gonna do this. Alright, so here's an example of the sub-tank. So as you can see, you heard that little kind of, blip thing, and that tells you that your sub tank is filling up. Also, that's a Metar from the classic series. You'll be seeing them in quite a lot because they're kind of the recurring enemy in the series. Of course, I got hit by one there. There's another extra life. And up here is a sub tank, so that'll be useful. Come on. Thank you. I was like, why can't I break the block? And yeah, I'm gonna just leave that block there for now. Ouch. Come on. Not a charge shot! Yeah, exactly. This is Mega Man X1, and welcome to the stream. Oluvids, I believe is how you pronounce that. Apologies if that is incorrect, but yeah, welcome to the stream. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is the very first Mega Man X game. I am streaming it in honor of its 27th anniversary because it released on December 17th, 1993. All right. So, anyways, we want to go over here, avoid these press things like hydraulic presses, I guess. Jump down here. Watch out for these little spin things. I forget their names. Oh, these guys are really annoying. With their kind of spike ball chain thing and their shields. Yeah, these guys are one of the more annoying enemies of X1. So you want to take them out fairly quickly when they appear, and with powerful shots. And yeah, the spike balls actually block your charge shots too, so that's very useful. Yeah, indeed. Fun fact, actually, the original Mega Man game on NES also released on this day. It was December 17th, 1987 for the NES game. So, 2 Mega Man anniversaries on one day. Pretty nice, eh? Alright, so we're going to use Storm Tornado here because that is the boss, Flame Mammoth's weakness. So as you can see, we're just kind of on the conveyor belt, and there he is, the big boy himself, Flame Mammoth. And thankfully, he's pretty easy. Just use Storm Tornado, and he goes down pretty quickly. You can charge it, because now that we have the Buster part, we can actually charge our special weapons, although it's not that useful in this fight in particular. Yeah, there we go. I'll use it twice there. It's much better to use the, It's much better to just use the, regular Storm Tornado. Oh, please don't die. There we go, alright. They do kind of look like Sniper Joes from the, first Mega Man game. Or from the classic series. And also the Picklemans that are throwing the pickaxes look very similar to the Hammer Brothers from the Super Mario Bros. Series. So yeah. Alright, so anyways, now that we beat Flame Mammoth, we get his special weapon, which is Fire Wave. I almost called it Wave Burner, that is not correct. So anyways, there's Fire Wave. It's basically a continuous stream of fire that shoots directly in front of us, although it doesn't have much range. Alright, by the way, this is what I mean. We can actually go back to Chill Penguin stage, which we're gonna do right now. Yeah. That's in, like, X7. Alright, we're gonna go back to Chill Penguin stage real quick and get the... Because now we actually have the other weapon we need in order to get the upgrade we missed. And also, this might be a good opportunity to, get some more energy for the sub-tank. Whoops. Thankfully, it's not too far into the stage. It's, like, midway through. So anyways, let's go into the stage, and... Oh, nice, some health. That's useful. Ow. Not useful when we get hit by the batons. We'll take the health, though. Gotta defeat these. I think those guys are called road attackers, if I recall. I know that because of a boss in X7, which I will not spoil right now, but... Yeah, this is easily, this game in particular has one of the better sets of special weapons in the entire series. I completely agree with that. Although, personally, my favorite set of special weapons in the entire series, which you will see on the playlist if you know, oh, come on. If you, haven't seen it already, is, the X4 special weapons, which are very, very good. They're very versatile. Yeah, these guys I think are called road attackers, if I recall correctly. So anyways, now the capsule's gone because we already have the leg parts. Alright, I'm gonna get this. Defeat the flamingo flinging dude. I don't know, I like the X4 weapons. I think they're pretty useful. But again, I'm gonna try and talk as little about the successive games in the X series as possible, just because, you know, this might be the people's first introduction to Mega Man in general. So, anyways, in order to get the part we need, we just have to use the ride armor. Punch these guys, jump out of it by pressing up and B, and then go up here. We then switch to Fire Wave and destroy this igloo to get the heart tank. So yeah, now our health is increased just a little bit more. And thankfully, once you already beat a stage, you can just, you know, use the escape unit to exit out, which is very, very useful. You don't have to beat the stage again. Although if you do go to the end of the stage, the boss isn't back. Once you beat him, he's gone. Alright, so that's Chill Penguin, Storm Eagle, and Flame Mammoth. Our next Flame Mammoth's weapon, Fire Wave, is actually strong against Chill Penguin, who we already beat. So we're going to go back to our regular weakness order and go against Spark Mandrill. Also, just before anyone else says it, yo, this song is really good! And to be fair, this song is very good. This is another example, by the way, of the, of how beating certain stages in a certain order impact the other stages. So because we beat Storm Eagle's stage, his ship, the Death Row Boomer, actually crashed into Spark Mandrill's power plant. So now the light flickers on and off, essentially. By the way, there is a sub-tank over there. Unfortunately, we are not able to get it yet. Just because we don't have the appropriate weapon. And I went the wrong way. So let's go back over here, climb up these ladders, defeat the gunbolts. Love how they're called gunbolts. It's especially funny considering there's another platforming series called Azure Striker Gunvolt. Gunvolt, not Gunbolt, but it sounds similar. And I always laugh because, like, oh, it's like, you know, it's Gunbolt, not Gunvolt. But I always laugh just because of Azure Striker Gunvolt, which is also a very good platforming series. Highly recommended if you like Mega Man. Alright, I'm just trying to take it a little slow so I don't get knocked into a bottomless pit. That would be nice. Alright, good. Lights are back on. Alright, climb down here. I'm gonna equip Storm Tornado because this is a mini boss, the Thunder Slimer, and he goes down very, very quickly if you use Charge Storm Tornado. Basically, like once or twice does the job. Okay, maybe a little more than that, but he goes down very, very quickly to Storm Tornado. There we go, it was 3 times. Fair enough. Yes, Azure Striker Gunvolt is from Inti Creates. Also, hello, Rotana, welcome. Yeah, you need to be very careful when the lights are flickering, because otherwise you'll fall, and that is not a good thing. Like I said, that thing refills our special weapons, so that'll be useful. Give me that. I want the energy for the sub-tank. Ow! Ow. Destroy these things, these little turret things. Oh, actually, I think these things are called road attackers, actually. My bad. Not the spin wheels. I think those little things right there. I know these guys are mega tortoises, because they give me trouble sometimes. By the way, there's a heart tank up here. Normally, you're supposed to use Boomerang Cutter, which is Boomer Kuwanga's weapon, but you can also just do this if you... Yeah, you can also do that, which is very, very easy to do. I mean, that is kind of an exploit, but it's also just, it's very easy to do. So I'd say just do it that way instead. Ow. Destroy these mega tortoises, climb up the ladder. Uh-oh, blackout again. Gotta be, ow! Gotta be careful because of those stupid things. I know those guys are called Baldivos, just because I thought that was a really weird name. Ow! Hate those guys. Oh, geez, yeah, that's why you want to be careful when the lights start flickering. Anyways, here's our boss. Yeah, wall jumping and dashing is very, very important. Yeah, the classic move of exploiting the game's mechanics, yeah. Alright, we're gonna use, Shotgun Ice because, spoiler alert, this Spark Mandrill is very easy with Shotgun Ice, to the point where there's actually something called Spark Mandrill Syndrome. And, you know what, I'm just gonna let the game speak for itself. Watch this. Yeah. Okay, well, I got hit there, but you can see the problem here, right? Like, this is Spark Mandrill Syndrome, and it will come up later in the series too, but it's essentially when you can stun lock a boss into death by using its weakness. So yeah, it's almost laughable how easy Spark Mandrill is. Even if you don't use the Shotgun Ice, he's not that hard. But if you use Shotgun Ice, he's practically barely even a boss. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, we get his special weapon, which is Electric Spark, which will allow us to shoot electric balls in front of us. So that'll be very useful. Save our game. Back in the... I'll talk about the password system a little bit later, but back in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System heyday, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System's heyday, there was no save feature, so what kids had to do back then was literally write down those numbers, and then they would go to the password screen and enter them in order to get a certain, like, to get back to where they were before, which is weird, but it's kind of a cool oddity of the SNES. Alright, anyways, now we're gonna go off to Armored Armadillo stage, who is our next boss. I love this music, too. By the way, I'm going to show you guys a bit of a trick. There's a very easy way to grind for extra lives in this level. So what you do is you hop on the platform, then immediately hop off. Go down the start of the level like normal, you know, defeat the Baton Bones or whatever. However, one of these guys, not this one, not the Flamingo dude, this one. So that guy is a Baton from the classic series of Mega Man games. And fun fact, that guy has a 90% chance of dropping an extra life if you defeat him. So this is a very, very easy way to grind for lives if you ever need it. Just literally return to the stage and beat this dude over and over and over again, and you'll get extra lives like crazy. So yeah, like I said, it is 90%, not 80%, or sorry, 90%, not 100%. But you know, it's very, very easy to get 9 lives and max out your stats using that dude. But anyways, we don't really need all the too many extra lives. Like I think I'm good with 7 for now. Defeat these freaking Baton Bones. Like I said, that guy is a Baton from the classic series, not a Baton Bone from the X series. All right, so now we drop down here. By the way, do not get hit by that guy's spike thing, because otherwise it's instant death. You want to go behind him to get a sub-tank. And now we're gonna... Whoops. We're gonna basically just kind of go behind him. There's a very easy way to defeat him. Just use the Fire Wave. And do this. And there you go. That's a very easy way to defeat the Mole Borer. That's what that guy's called. And we'll get some more health. Watch out for the Metars. Oh, I would definitely want that. Dang it! Stop dropping a lot of extra health. I want to continue. Thank you. Alright. Come on, Metar. Poke your face out. Thank you. Oh, dang it. I gotta look up what those guys are called. I think, because they're not Road Attackers. The Road Attackers were the things we saw in Spark Mandrill stage. Ow. Watch out for the spikes, because one thing I have not mentioned yet, just like the classic series, if you touch spikes at any point, you instantly die. It doesn't matter how much health you have, so you need to be very, very careful around spikes, because you do not want to die. Alright, we filled up our second sub-tank, which is nice. Yeah, you want to jump off of there, just so you don't get hit by the spikes. We're going to equip Fire Wave again, because if you drop down here, there's another Mole Borer, so let's just quickly defeat it. And you want to defeat that Mole Borer very quickly, because up here is the heart tank of the stage, and you can't get it if it destroys this this wall right here. Yeah, the Road Attackers are... Oh, those guys are the cars in the intro stage. My bad. I don't know why I confuse so many enemies having the Road Attacker, but... The Road Attacker name, but yeah. By the way, this slowdown is not me. This is the game. Just, the game always slows down during this part just because there's so many sprites on screen, but yeah. By the way, remember this spot for later. It will be very, very important. Not yet, but later. Anyways, let's drop in here and go to the boss fight. We are going to want to equip Electric Spark, because that is Armored Armadillo's weakness. And here we go. So Armored Armadillo normally can be a pretty tough boss, but if you use Electric Spark, you can actually shock his shell off, and then you'll be able to hit him at any point. Whereas beforehand, you wouldn't be able to hit him when he's doing that rolling ball attack. Alright, and I'm gonna charge it up for this one, and boom! Look at how much damage that did. This is a very, very fun fight, regardless of if you use the electric spark or not. But obviously, if you do use the electric spark, it makes it a lot easier. I know, right? There's so many different ways to replay this game. I love it. But anyways, there's Armored Armadillo. By the way, you would normally get an achievement here if you knocked off his shell. I think it's just called Just Plain Dillo. So, there you go. Anyways, now we get Armored Armadillo's weapon. We get the Rolling Shield, which is very, very useful. If you charge it up, you kind of put a protective shield around yourself. So, there we go. Save the game data, of course. And next up, we are going to go to Launch Octopus' stage. Spoiler alert, this is my least favorite stage in the game, and you will see why very, very shortly. Let me just cross off this achievement first. One sec. Yeah, let me just cross that off again, just because normally the achievements would, like, pop up in the bottom right corner, but just because I'm doing this when I already got all the achievements, they're not going to pop up. So I think we should be good. Yeah, all right. Let's continue. Alright, so anyways, we're off to Launch Octopus' stage. Let's do this. Yeah, Rolling Shield is really, really fun to use. But yeah, this is my least favorite stage in the game. It is a water level, although that's not why I hate it. I actually quite like the water physics in this game. It's not like Mario where you, like, press B a lot to swim. Essentially what the water does is it makes your jumps higher, which is a neat idea. I like it. No, the main reason I don't like this level is because of the mini-bosses. They are very, very annoying. Anyways, now we're going to drop into the water, and as you can see, we can jump a lot higher than normal. But anyways, I hate this guy. I don't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but yeah, he's very, very annoying. I believe, if I remember correctly, his weakness is Boomer Kuwanger's weapon, but I do not have it at the moment, so yeah. I'm actually just gonna intentionally take damage here to grab that. I think he also does it. I think he also, yeah, he dies fairly quickly to Storm Tornado, but I think his actual weakness is Boomer Kuwanger's weapon. Alright, you wanna watch out for those fish guys, because they swallow you whole. Like that. Alright. And this part is annoying, just because, like I said, if you land the spikes, it's instant death. So, you need to be very, very careful here. Yeah, like, oh, geez, like that. I don't want that to happen. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Yeah, it's a lot easier if you use Storm Tornado, but it can still be very, very annoying trying to avoid those spikes. So, anyway, let's try that again. A bunch of times. Ah, yeah. This might take me a couple tries. It's annoying. I'll put it that way. I think the Spiral Crush Buster also does quite a lot, if I recall. So we'll try using that as well. Oh, jeez. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do this tactic. This seems to be working. So now we're gonna jump. Come on, die. There we go. Actually, it worked better if I didn't use Storm Tornado there. Alright, we're gonna also equip Storm Tornado just so we can get some weapon energy back there. Yeah, Storm Tornado definitely does quite a lot. Alright. We're gonna want to use this thing to jump up here, this, like, water current. Come on, respawn. There we go. You want to use it to jump up here and onto this little ship thing, and then you want to destroy the ship because... Oh, don't hit me. Come on. Yeah, there's a lot of sprites on screen, so there might be there might be a bit of slowdown here. Come on, dude. Actually, let's just use Flame Burn. There we go. We'll just use Fire Wave. Alright, anyways, if you defeat that thing, it actually crashes through the ocean floor. And we get to a little bit of a secret area with a secret boss, Ouroboros. So, which is this guy. He goes down very quickly if you use a Storm Tornado, but you still have to be a little careful with him. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. And the reason you want to do that is because there's a heart tank over here. So, there you go. There's that heart tank. Yeah, it's not really a secret. Well, that version of him is a secret boss, but yes, we will have to fight him again right over here. He's gonna respawn right here, but there's no spikes to deal with this time. I guess the arena is the secret thing, not really the boss itself, or the mini-boss. And yeah, like I said, he goes down very, very quickly if you use Storm Tornado. I see a lot of people trying to defeat him with charge shots, and I'm just like, no, that's not how you're supposed to do it. In the words of Masahiro Sakurai, no, this isn't how you're supposed to play the game. Yeah, there's a lot of mini-bosses in this stage. That's why it's my least favorite stage in the game. Alright, well, anyways, we are going to equip Rolling Shield. I just passed it. Hold on. There we go. We want to equip Rolling Shield because that is Launch Octopus's weakness. Yeah, 5 mini-bosses. The 2 ship dudes and then Uroboros twice. It's a lot. Anyways, here's Launch Octopus. Like I said, just use Rolling Shield against him. He's probably one of the harder Maverick bosses in the game, but he's not too bad. Like, you can still take him pretty handedly, if you know what you're doing. Although, I'm actually running a little low on health, which isn't great. I might actually use a sub-tank here in a moment. Or, yeah, okay, I should use a sub-tank. F. Alright, well, we'll get it this time. I don't know, I don't think Spark Mandrill's too bad, Buster only, personally. Ooh, that's not a lot of, weapon energy left, yeah. Alright, so we might have to use the, X-Buster for the remainder of this fight, just because I might not be able to beat him using only Rolling Shield, but we'll see. You want to be careful not to get hit by that, because he can actually regain his health, so you don't want that to happen, obviously. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run out of, Rolling Shield. Alright, well, looks like we're using the X-Buster for the remainder of this. At the very least, it won't immediately, disintegrate if I accidentally hit his projectile, so that'll be nice. Alright, almost dead. Yeah, as you can see, the Spiral Crush Buster is very powerful. Yeah, Launch Octopus isn't too bad Buster only, but he's probably one of the tougher Maverick bosses overall in this game. But anyways, there we go. He's dead. One thing you'll notice is that the overall difficulty of this first Mega Man X game is not that bad. It's pretty easy to get into. Anyways, now we get his weapon. We get Homing Torpedo. Which, as it says, is a torpedo that can home in on certain enemies, which is pretty useful. We will save. And now we are going off to the next Maverick stage, which is Boomer Kuwanger. Technically, it's supposed to be Boomerang Kuwanger, but the SNES kind of cut off the last few letters. There wasn't enough memory or whatever. Also, if you're wondering what a Kuwanger is, that's not actually a thing. It's supposed to be a Kuwagata. It was mistranslated from the original SNES game. And a Kuwagata is the Japanese word for stag beetle. So there you go. He's supposed to be a stag beetle, essentially. Ow. Hate these guys. There we go. Not that kind of boomer. Ow. Let's just dodge that one. Anyways, for this part, just continuously dash and you'll get past all the lasers pretty easily. Ow. Except for that one. There's another Mega Tortoise. I'm gonna try it again because there's another one right up here. Alright. Go. Charge of another one. A lot of Mega Tortoises in this level. Not sure why. Not that kind of boomer! It's boomerang, not boomer as in the, term for... I'm not even sure how to phrase that. You know what I mean. supposed to be Boomerang. Thankfully, these spikes don't insta-kill you, although getting crushed does still insta-kill you. And yeah, I really like this detail of how Mega Man X kind of huffs if you're low on health. Really nice. Alright, so now we're going to climb the exterior of this building. This is very, very difficult to do fast, but it's not too bad normally. I love how speedrunners do this part. It's so cool. Yes, generation of people. I don't know. I wasn't really sure how to phrase it, but you know what I mean. It's not that type of boomer. It's boomer as in boomerang. Let's destroy that thing. We're actually pretty low on health, which is a little concerning. Alright, let's defeat that thing. Come on. And go up here. And up here. So, there's a heart tank right up there. And you might be wondering, how the hell are you supposed to get that? Well, normally what you're supposed to do is use Boomer Kuwanger's weapon, and because it'll circle around and grab the heart tank. But you can also do this. Equip shotgun ice. Go in here. Actually, let me just quickly defeat this guy. All right, so as I said, equip shotgun ice. Go in here. Charge it up. Jump on the platform. And do that. So yeah, that's another way you can get that thing. Also, fun fact, the ice statue there is actually Chill Penguin sliding, which is a really cool touch. So, there you go. Alright, so let's jump up here. Ah, dang it, I missed that part. I want to defeat these guys, just because I don't feel like dying. Oh, jeez! Alright, well this is actually somewhat concerning, because now I don't have much health left. I'm hoping I can at least get to the boss door. If I don't get to the boss door, that'll be a little disappointing. Ah, crap. Oh, come on! Dang it! He will forever be Boomer Kuwanger, yeah. I might call him Boomerang Kuwanger occasionally by accident, just because, that's his name in Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, which I will talk more about later, but yeah. Yeah, I love how there's so many different ways to get all the upgrades. It's really, really cool. It really enhances the replayability of this game. Also, I accidentally respawned those guys because I went off screen. Whoops. Alright, so let's jump up here. Do that. We have to climb the tower again just because I accidentally died. Beat that guy. Beat that thing. Almost to the top again. There we go. And yeah, we already got the heart tank, thankfully. Now let's climb this. Let's climb. Although actually, one thing we should do is probably equip Rolling Shield. Charge it up to get this thing, because this'll deflect a lot of enemies. Although I guess not that. Let's use Shotgun Ice a little bit actually, just so I can show this off. Yeah, Shotgun Ice. Ah, dang it. Here. There we go. Ah, dang it. I like how it kind of rebounds off walls. It's pretty useful. As you can see, we're taking out like multiple enemies at once, which is awesome. Ouch. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. Alright, we're gonna want to equip a homing torpedo, by the way, because that is Boomer Kuwanger's weakness. Yeah, Shotgun Ice is awesome. Alright, anyways, here's Boomer Kuwanger. Weakness is homing torpedo. I probably should have charged it up before entering the arena, but yeah. Because this happens, and that does a lot of damage. You don't want to get caught, by the way, within his horns, because otherwise, it does quite a lot of damage, and it'll, like, throw you up against the ceiling. Almost got him. There we go. See, there we go. There's homing torpedo. And bye-bye, Boomer Kuwanger. So yeah, now we get another weapon, which is the Boomerang Cutter, very similar to Cutman's Rolling Cutter in the very first Mega Man game. And it's basically, yeah, it's a boomerang arc, and it allows us to grab items as well, which we will use right now to get the sub-tank in Spark Mandrill stage, before moving on. Let's return to Spark Mandrill stage real quick. And get the fourth and final sub-tank, which is just over here. Boomer Cutter. Alright, it's just over here. Just gotta defeat these gun bolts real quick. And there it is. Basically what you do is you equip Boomerang Cutter and do that. Very, very easy. So yeah, there we go. There's all 4 sub-tanks. That'll be very, very useful. Use the escape unit. We'll save. And we're on to the final Maverick stage, Sting Chameleon. This is actually one of my favorite stages in the game. I love the look of this, the music. Oh, it's so good. Sting Chameleon! So yeah, there we go. We have an artificial forest here as a backdrop, which is really, really creative. Ow, I got hit by that Metar, disguised as a freaking bush. Never thought I'd say that in my life. Also, another state change. If you beat Launch Octopus before you beat Sting Chameleon, his stage floods. So that's another instance of the state change of the level, which is really cool. And we're actually going to use that to our advantage right now. Go down here into the water with the head part to destroy these blocks. And then basically big jump over here to grab the last heart tank of the game. And normally you would get an achievement called Never Hearts to be careful. After that, you jump up here. And you want to go over here because there is a secret boss. Or a mini boss, really. You go in here and we'll get closed in, and now we have to do battle with RT-55J. There's actually a pretty popular fan theory that goes around that he's basically a reincarnation of Otto from the Mega Man Classic series, who first appeared, and that would actually make a lot of sense because Mega Man 7 came out pretty soon after this, if I recall correctly. So yeah, that would make sense. Like I said, technically X came first, but yeah, it'd be pretty cool if that is actually true, where RT-55J is, well, it's Otto from the Classic series. Because he was one of Dr. Light's helpers, along with, Roll, Eddie, Beat, all those guys. Ow! Yeah, you don't want to get hit by RT-55J, though. And his only weak point is his head. March 24th, 1995. Thank you. That is indeed Mega Man 7's release date. Yeah, as a cameo, Otto does appear in X3, but I don't want to get into it too much, because, again, I don't want to spoil my other parts of the Let's Play, which are already uploaded. So, alright, well, almost dead. He does take a little while to defeat. His weakness is technically Boomerang Cutter, but I actually want to save that for the boss, because that's Sting Chameleon's weakness. So, normally I just use Buster. It does take a little while, but it's no big deal. Alright, there we go, he's dead. Anyways, here is our last first armor part, the body part. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Yes, so he doesn't have any iframes. Anyways, here's our last first armor part. We have the body part, which means the first armor is now complete. We would normally get an achievement here. I actually can't remember what the achievement is called. I'm going to check right now, actually. Hang on. It is called... Oh, it's literally just called First Armor, so there you go. Alright, let me just cross these out. And First Armor and Never Hearts to be careful, which we just achieved. And, alright, I think we almost got it. Alright, cool. So now we can continue. Alright, nice. Oh, no, I don't want to exit the game, that's for sure. Yeah, the armor looks amazing when it's, fully completed. Now we go over here, and we can continue with the level as normal. Ow. Don't want to get hit by those stone guys, though. They look like, the guys with the shield, although they're obviously made of stone. Ow. Instead of, metal. Oh, come on, I totally jumped over that guy. Woodpeckers, which are munching on, artificial trees, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Jump up here, very, very free extra life for whatever reason. Here's a ride armor again. It looks different, but it is the same, ride armor. Like, it's still, It still has a hover jump. Or not the hover jump in this game. But, you know, it can still jump. It still punches things. It's the same idea. So, I want to punch these guys. I'll refill my health and also grab this. And yeah, you want to be careful with this, like, mud, because you'll sink in it if you stand in it for too long. By the way, the ride armor can actually break if it takes too much damage, so be careful. So let's punch this guy. Yeah! Jump over here, and here's the boss. Weakness is Boomerang Cutter. This is actually my favorite Maverick in the game. Like I said, you are a Reploid, Mega Man X. You are fighting against the Mavericks, who are kind of rebelling against humanity. And their leader is Sigma, who you can see on the right there with the wallpaper. So anyways, boss time against Sting Chameleon. Spoiler alert, you can stun lock him by doing this. So, yeah, Sting Chameleon is not too hard if you just do this. That being said, it would be nice if I didn't miss. Also be careful about the top, just because that is technically spikes. Come on. I was doing it before. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Ow. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Yeah, the Giga Armor is in a different Mega Man X game. Again, trying not to spoil too much about the future games in the series. Anyways, there's our last Maverick stage. That was Sting Chameleon, and we're done. Nice. And we get his special weapon, which is Chameleon Sting, which is very, very useful. You will see why just a little bit later. I accidentally skipped past the, you know, the thing that shows how the thing works, how the weapon works. Oh well. But it's basically a split into 3. Finally, we've found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Oh, it's from Rockman X Mega Mission 2. That's interesting. So yeah, now we can actually access the final levels of the game, which are the Sigma Fortress levels, but we're not going to do that actually, because we are going to get something very, very special. Once you have every single heart tank and every single sub-tank, and all 4 armor parts, go back to Armored Armadillo stage, and make sure you have at least 6 lives. And like I said, a very, very easy way to do this is just jump on the platform, jump off, get rid of these batons, get rid of this guy, and just farm extra lives off that baton. Right now I have 5, so I'm gonna get a couple more. Very, very easy way to just farm extra lives. So yeah, there you go. Come on. And it's also a good way to get sub-tank energy as well, now that I think about it, because that guy often drops sub-tank energy. Come on, drop extra lives. You have like a 90% chance. There we go. Maybe I'm like exhausting his lives counter or something. Come on. I want a couple more. Come on. How many lives do I have? 8. So basically I want 1 more at this point. There we go. Alright, 9. Excellent. So yeah, you can't get any more than 9. If you try to, it just doesn't increase your lives counter. I just want to make sure I have all the collectibles. I believe I do at this point. After this, just, oh geez, I don't want to get hit by those things. Just go through the stage as normal until you reach the checkpoint, essentially. So I'm going to go down here. Ouch, I didn't mean to get hit by that guy. And yeah, like Dr. Light said, the body armor of the capsule essentially decreases your damage by, or decreases your, let me rephrase. It increases your defense by 50%. There we go. So you take 50% less damage, which is really nice. Because some of the bosses and enemies in the later parts of the game hit pretty hard. Ow. Now I'm going to ride this minecart again. Just, yeah, I'm going to jump off right there just so I don't get hit. Alright, and this checkpoint. So, right here, batons. Oh yeah, here's Chameleon Sting. This is what the weapon intro was supposed to do. And if you charge Chameleon Sting, you actually become invincible for a little bit. Anyways, now I'm just gonna defeat the Mole Borer again. Come on, die. There we go. So yeah, like I said, if you want to get this heart tank up here, which is normally up here, we already got it, make sure you defeat the mole boar before it reaches that point. Jump up here, and what you want to do is you want to ride this minecart. Ride it like normal. We're gonna equip Storm Tornado, actually. That didn't work. Alright, so yeah, destroy the birds, and jump up here, and grab this, jump around over here for a little bit, and then die. Like, just jump off the edge and die. And you want to do that about 5 times. It is a little finicky sometimes, but if you do exactly what I just did 5 times, something special will happen. So, I'll put it that way. Oh, it's 4? Alright. Like I said, it is a little finicky sometimes. So, sometimes it takes me 4, sometimes it makes me 5. It takes 5. It's finicky. So, yeah. Just make sure you stay on the cart, because otherwise you won't be able to reach that area up there. Okay, there we go. Just jump up here. Jump around a little bit just to make sure the game confirms it, and then jump off. Yeah, it's true. Using Rolling Shield or Chameleon Sting will probably make that part a lot easier. So yeah, I'm actually gonna use that this time. We'll use Rolling Shield. There we go. We'll use that, because as you can see, now we basically have a shield around ourselves. Ow! Actually, Chameleon Sting probably would have been a little bit better, but I guess the bubble popped from something. Oh, geez. This is why you want to make sure you, that's why you want to make sure you jump off the cart at the correct time. So anyways, here's the 3rd time. I did charge it. So it should work this time. If it doesn't, no big deal. You just have to do it again. Like I said, it is a little finicky. Yeah, we'll use Charge Chameleon Sting this time. But obviously, first we gotta defeat the mole boar. This. Jump over here. I'm gonna use Chameleon Sting this time. I'll show off what it's like when you charge it up. Basically, it's like this. We're basically invincible now. Like, nothing can hurt us. Although, that being said, it is limited time. Like, it will, run out eventually, like that. Oh, geez, I almost messed it up again. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so, like this time it didn't work. So, it does take a couple tries, just because, Staying further back will fix that problem? Alright. Alright, so let's use, Wave Burner, Fire Wave. I keep calling it Wave Burner. Wrong game. There is a Mega Man game with Wave Burner as a weapon, and it's not this one. I believe that's Mega Man in Base, actually. So let's do this. I'm gonna charge it up. There we go. There we go! There's the capsule. Alright, so anyways, you go over here. And look, Dr. Light's wearing a kind of fighting gi. I give you a special present. Now, enter the capsule, please. So anyways, this is a special capsule if you get all the upgrades in the game. What is so special about this? Well, Mega Man X can do the Hadouken from Street Fighter. So yeah, you can actually use a Street Fighter move in this game, which is so cool. Now, how do you do the Street Fighter move, you might ask? Well, I'll show you on the controller. You essentially do the same motion you would do in Street Fighter. So it's down, right, and then shoot. So like this. I'll do it again. So there are 2 disadvantages to this though. Sorry, the first advantage, it kills every single enemy in 1 hit. Every boss, every enemy, it even kills the first phase of the final boss in 1 hit. However, you can only use it A, on the ground, and B, if you have full health. So if I did not have full health right there, I would not be able to use it. I said not every boss, I said first phase, basically everything except the second phase of the final boss you can use it on. It's absurdly broken, but it is a very cool Easter egg. Also, that's normally... Also, getting the Hadouken is normally what you would do to get the achievement in the Heart of Battle, which is a reference to something Ryu says in Street Fighter. So, there you go. Right. We are getting close to the end of the game, because now we're just at the Sigma stages. Let's start out with Sigma Stage 1. Here's... Oh, there's Zero as well. Our pal. Let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. So anyways, let's demonstrate the Hadouken real quick. Oh, actually, that's not a good enemy to demonstrate it against, just because it's on like a raised platform. Let's do it against, actually, that one's not a great example either. Can there be an enemy, like, on the ground, please? There we go. There we go. As you can see, it defeats every enemy in one hit. It is absurdly powerful. But like I said, you do have to be at full health, so you have to be pretty careful. Alright, this platforming section coming up right here is very difficult. What you want to do, essentially, is you want to equip Rolling Shield, charge it up, and do that. Oh, geez. And you need to be very, very careful during this platforming section, just because it can be difficult to, yeah, because that might happen. It can be difficult to platform up there. Also, just so you know, you do have to do the final stages of the game, the Sigma stages, all in a row with, on one save. Unfortunately, the passwords do not save your progress in the Sigma stages, which is pretty annoying. And I'm just going to damage boost to these guys, since I already kind of showed that open. I don't feel like taking all that time again. Alright, Rolling Shields. Jump up here. Yeah, for some reason the dash sometimes refuses to work during this part. Like right there. I don't know why that happens. Oh, come on! Yeah, this part can be very, very annoying. And yeah, you want to use the control stick for the Hadouken, not the D-pad. It can be a little awkward on the D-pad. If any part of the game will take me a little bit, it's definitely this one. Personally, I find that to be the hardest platforming section in the entire game, just because you have to be pretty precise. Oh, come on. And, yes, this part is annoying, admittedly. I don't know why it's so difficult, but yeah, it's just annoying. Just take it very, very slow is the main thing. Like, only make the jump if you're confident that you'll be able to make it. So I'm gonna wait till it, like that. Only, like I said, only make the jump if you are absolutely confident that you will make it. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. And then you jump up here. And now the rolling shield's broken. Ooh, I'll take that extra life, thank you. Ow. Freaking Gunvolt. In no relation to Azure Striker Gunvolt. Again, Gunbolt versus Gunvolt. Take these Baldivos. Jump up here, and oh, that's a boss door. It's pretty soon. Oh, it's Vile! And Zero. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. As you remember, we did not get to defeat Vile in the first section of the game, just because, Gunbolt. It is, like, the enemy there is Gunbolt. G-U-N space B-O-L-T. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Let's rush in and help Zero. Uh-oh, Vile captured Zero. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. So, spoiler alert, just like the intro boss of the game, just like Vile was in the intro stages, you can actually beat him. You have to just lose all your health and wait till he traps you again, in much the same manner. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, basically we're gonna wait till my health gets down so we can shoot his little, we can shoot his electric attack. There we go. Yeah, the right armor is immune to the Hadouken, which is crazy. Oh, Zero! Maybe, but I'm not through yet! Zero, what are you doing? Zero? Zero, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, geez, that's not good. I don't think Zero's okay. What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So, X, it's just you and me now. Whoa, we escaped the electric trap. What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. So anyways, here's the real boss fight against Vile. I missed. There we go, I defeated him off screen, but yeah. He essentially will just throw stuff at you. He'll throw his electric attacks, he'll like throw ground projectiles, just be careful. His normal weakness is Rolling Shield if you don't have the Hadouken. Oh no, Zero! X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. Yes, that is actually what that statue is based on. So anyways, there goes Zero. Unfortunately, he is dead. Spoiler alert, this is not the last we will see of Zero, especially if you have seen any other series in this game, any other game in this series, or whatnot. I'm gonna equip Chameleon's thing here just so I can get past these guys. This part can be pretty annoying, so I like to just do this, just to make it a little easier on myself. So that way I can just wall jump. Ow! Oh, there's another boss door. What's in here? What the? It's Boomer Kuwanger! Yup. Just like the very first Mega Man game, or actually any game in the classic series, there are boss fights, or boss rematches. So you essentially have to fight every boss twice. Once, in their stages at the end, and once in the Sigma stages. Now, just like the first game in the series, you don't fight them all in one room. You essentially fight them throughout the Sigma Fortress. So it makes it a little more unique. Like I said, this is very comparable to the first classic Mega Man game, which is the exact thing. Alright, I'm gonna... Hold on. Ouch, I didn't mean to do that. I want to defeat him using the Spiral Crush Buster. There we go. Because normally we get an achievement here called Pretty Devastating in Pink. If you did that. If you defeat a boss using the Spiral Crush Buster. So, yeah, there we go. Let me actually just quickly mark that off my list. Hold on. Alright. That. Alright, cool. And let us continue. And yeah, we're not even done with the stage yet. This is a really good way of this is why I like the boss rushes in Mega Man games, just because it shows you how much more powerful you've become throughout the events of the game. Like, before, Boomer Kuwanger was the boss at the end of the stage. Now he's just, like a normal enemy, essentially. And we beat him just fine. So that was kind of cool. Anyways, by the way, when you see this long hallway, that means you know the next boss is going to be the end of the stage. He's also weak to Shotgun Ice, although, honestly, I'm a little low on health, so I'm probably just going to try and defeat this using the Spiral Crush Buster first. But anyways, here is the first boss of the fortress. This is Bow Spider. He can be pretty annoying just because he basically just follows those tracks like that. And yeah, it can be a little annoying to defeat. I'm going to try and defeat him using just the Buster first. Although if it gets a little too annoying, I'll use the Shotgun Ice, which is weakness. You have to be very, very precise because you can only hit him when his eye is out. Like that. Like, see, I didn't hurt him at all that time. So you have to be pretty precise on when you hit him. And then he always follows the line, kind of like those maze games you might find on other stuff. Oh yeah, you gotta watch out for those things too. Ow, and yeah, don't get hit by him because then essentially you can't hit him after that. And yeah, ow, dang it. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot against him. Oh, come on. If I had full health, I would use the Hadouken, but yeah. I'm just gonna try and defeat him normally, with just the Spiral Crush Buster first, and then we'll see where we go from here. Ah, jeez. And he gets faster, you know, the longer the fight goes on. So you want to defeat him relatively quickly. There we go. Ah, I'm dead. Alright. Yeah, Bow Spider is pretty tough, actually. Alright, I'm gonna try and use the Hadouken first on, like, his eye, and then after that I'll just use Shotgun Ice, because Shotgun Ice is his weakness. It can be a little tough to hit the eye, you know, a Bow Spider, but I'm gonna see if I can do it. Nope, I missed. Alright, Shotgun Ice it is. That's generally the way you want to beat him, is use Shotgun Ice, just because I find it a little too difficult to use the, ow! Alright, well now I'm just failing, but... Oh, come on, dude! That's 2 times in a row, man! There we go, that's how you're supposed to do it. Ah, what? Dude, I'm being so terrible at this. Alright, I'm honestly just gonna die again, just because, yeah, there's no way I'm beating him like this. Come on, come on. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can actually get the Hadouken to work and, you know, not stand under him like last time. Alright, there we go. Nope, I want to use just this. Oh, well, that's easy. I missed. Come on! I almost got him. Oh, really, dude? I'm, like, so close. Okay, well, now I have to use Shotgun Ice. That's kind of a problem. Okay, well, now I'm just being really, really bad. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna use sub-tanks here at this point, just because I want to get past this quickly. Actually, let me try using the, charged Shotgun Ice. Okay, I just failed. Yeah, we're not doing that anymore, because that was really, really bad. I hope I don't have to do this whole stage again. That would be stupid. Oh, seriously, dude? Alright, this is just embarrassing. Dude, what the hell? I am so bad at this right now. Dude, why am I failing so miserably? Like, seriously, I'm not that bad at this boss. That's what you're supposed to do. Oh, for the love of God, come on. Well, I wasted my Shotgun Ice, so that's kind of a problem. Alright, he's almost dead, thankfully, but I'm definitely gonna have to use a sub-tank for this. Dude, really? It's really hard to guess. Ah, it's so hard to guess sometimes. We're getting there. If I get hit one more time, I'm using a sub-tank. Oh, he's almost dead, so that's good. Almost dead, come on. Oh, okay, that was way too far away. Alright, one more should do it. Oh, really? There we go, finally. Yeah, Bow Spider can be very, very annoying, as you can probably see. But anyways, there's Sigma Stage 1. And now we're going on to Sigma Stage 2. Not quite as hard as Sigma Stage 1, actually. I'm kind of surprised this stage didn't come first, because this stage is much, much easier than the first stage. At least in my opinion. Alright. Dodge the Baton Bones. Get rid of this guy. Thankfully, our weapon energy refills in between levels, unlike the classic series, which is very, very nice. Oh, dude, getting the Hadouken on Bow Spider is very satisfying. I completely agree. And now we... Ow. Well, I guess I'm not using the Hadouken against this next boss. Oh, it's Chill Penguin, right. But, I actually, this will give me a good opportunity to show off Fire Wave against Chill Penguin. It's pretty powerful against him. Like, watch this. That's pretty powerful. Look at that damage, dude. Like, it just does so much. Ow. Ow, I did not mean to do that. There we go. There we go. Hey, what's for dinner, roasted penguin, lol. Favorite special weapon in this game? Probably either Chameleon Sting or Storm Tornado, just because of how powerful both of them are. Especially Chameleon Sting, for allowing you to basically get past several portions of the game, essentially unscathed. Alright, I want to defeat this guy. Defeat these Picklemans. I wanted the ride armor, but I guess I'm not getting it. Maybe there's another one right over here. No. There we go. Just take that. No ride armor for you. Now I get to punch this guy. Yeah, I literally ended Vile's career. Yeah, that was good. Using the Hadouken against him. We'll use the Hadouken some more. Don't worry. Just maybe not right now because I'm not at full health. Ow. Oh jeez, yeah, I do not want to get hit by that thing. Come on. Up here. Oh, seriously? I got sniped. We're gonna go out into the open for the next boss, Storm Eagle. And we'll get to use his weakness this time, which is Chameleon Sting. It takes him out pretty quickly. I know speedrunners like to go to Sting Chameleon stage before Storm Eagle stage, just because you know, they don't want him to do that that attack where he just dies because it takes forever to, you know. It takes forever for him to get through the cycle. 112, take that. Sigma in the corner. Objection! Nice. Alright, so there's that part. Now we continue on. Oh, jeez. I gotta get past this guy again. Ow, come on, get out of here. Dude, seriously. I hate that enemy. He's so annoying. I'm gonna just jump over him. Hold on, I want that. Oh, okay, we can use the Hadouken. Let's try it. Which boss is this gonna be? Because I want to use the Hadouken here. Oh, actually, no. We're not using the Hadouken against the stage boss. Meet Rangda Bangda. His weakness is Chameleon Sting, and yeah, using the Hadouken against him is very hard to do. So we're not gonna do that. Because you need to essentially wait for his, like, eyes to essentially, retract and then kind of use it. So, yeah. And then obviously you have to watch for his nose as well. And don't run into the spikes, because that is instant death. There we go. Now he's gotta defeat his nose. There we go. Here, Rangda Bangda. Yup, that's his name. Very odd choice, but for a name, but whatever. And yeah, like I said, don't touch the spikes down there because just like most of the spikes in this game, it is instant death. Nice. Alright, and now we're on to Sigma Stage 3. Almost done. There are 4 Sigma stages in total. Alright. Here's the Mega Tortoise here. There is actually a glitch you can use to skip this boss fight. By the way, this is Armored Armadillo here we're gonna fight. I believe it's called Dillo Skip. I believe the way you're supposed to do it is you are supposed to essentially use the charged shotgun ice to kind of clip through the door. I've done it before, but it's a little precise, so I decided not to opt for it here. Shock Armored Armadillo's shell off of him. Of course, I completely missed. Let's charge it up. There we go. Big damage. Of course, I also got hit, which got rid of my charge. That was not good. Oh, come on! Happened again. There we go, that's what I want to do. Nice, got him. Almost used all my electric spark, though. Goodbye, Armored Armadillo. Alright, now we continue along with the stage. Watch out for that Pickle Man over there. I'm gonna charge up my Buster. And here's a very easy life energy pickup to get if you need some more energy for your sub-tanks. And here's Sting Chameleon. Also another very, very difficult boss to use the Hadouken against, just because he's often in the air, so. Boomerang Cutter. And then just do this. There we go. This is how you're supposed to do it. Come on. There we go. That's the trick. See, you can kind of stun lock him like that. Without Boomerang Cutter, Sting Chameleon is actually pretty tough. So I recommend getting Boomerang Cutter first. Now we go down here. Watch out for the Road Attacker and the Pickle Mans. Oh, come on. Don't you laugh at me. Get out of here. And now we're going to use Boomerang Cutter to grab all these weapon pickups. Come on. Really? Come on. There we go. I don't know why it took me so many. Anyways, now we go in this boss door, and I believe this is Spark Mandrill. Alright, let's try using the Hadouken against him. Oh, come on. Well, okay, that didn't work. Guess we're just using the old-fashioned shotgun ice. Spark Mandrill Syndrome for the win! If I can, you know, hit him. Easy boss. Punch. Goodbye. Alright, there we go. Now we go down here. Watch out for these fish guys. Come on, get out of here. We're gonna jump. There is an opportunity to jump up here, though, and grab this life energy. Of course, I'll immediately get hit. I do want to show off a really cool thing. If you use Boomerang Cutter against Launch Octopus, his tentacles actually fall off. X Hadouken! Spark Mandrill, nope. Not going down that easily. Alright, so anyways, like I said, you want to use Boomerang Cutter against Launch Octopus because it actually takes his tentacles off. It takes a couple of hits, though. Come on. Of course, it would be appreciated if he, you know, didn't do the freaking tornado attack. There we go. Alright, so now with his tentacles off, he essentially won't be able to do the tornado attack. And now we can just use Rolling Shield like normal and just defeat him. Nope. Almost got him. Got him. Goodbye. Nope, you didn't need to charge it. This will not give an achievement, no. But there is actually another boss you can use that exact thing against that will give you an achievement. Which I believe is right over here. Oh, first, by the way, use Chameleon Sting right here. Charge it up. Because if you charge Chameleon Sting, you can walk on spikes. Otherwise, like I said, they instantly kill you. So do that. And go over here to grab a bunch of goodies. Here we go. So this is another boss you can use Boomerang Cutter against, and you can actually cut off his nose, which prevents him from doing that little fire sweep attack. And this one actually does give you an achievement. I believe it's called Nobody Knows My Sorrow. There we go. Alright. I love how Boomerang Cutter is essentially like the kind of secondary weakness of several bosses. That's such a neat touch. Alright, now we're just going to use Storm Tornado against him like normal. Oh, right. Yeah, his nose basically is how he does his little oil puddle attack, and he can't do that now. He can still do a fire attack because he has the Buster. There we go, he's dead. So that actually will give you an achievement called Nobody Knows My Sorrow. Anyways, now we can jump up here, and the end of the level is right over here. You got your nose! Alright, so anyways, this is D-Rex. I believe his actual weakness is Boomerang Cutter, but honestly, I just used the Buster against him. He's not that hard. Yeah, just watch out for that attack, essentially. And that. Okay, seriously, if I die against him, I'm gonna be pretty annoyed, because D-Rex is not a hard boss. There we go. Of course, I missed that one. Oh, jeez. Ouch. Ow. Ow. Come on. Please do not die against D-Rex. He's very, very simple. No, no, no. Thank you. I was about to say, if I died against D-Rex, I would have been annoyed. Yes, his weakness is Boomerang Cutter, but I think it's better to use the X-Buster, personally. Especially if you have the Spiral Crush Buster. Alright. So anyways, that's Sigma Stage 3. Only got one stage left in the game, and that is Sigma Stage 4, which we will do in just a second, as soon as I log the achievement. Alright, so which one did we get? Right, Nobody Knows My Sorrow. Alright. Just cross this off, and we're almost done. Only got a couple more things left. So, all right. And let's keep going. Sigma Stage 4. This is the last stage in the game. All right. Oh, we already have full sub-tanks. But essentially, this stage is basically just a long climb to the final boss. If you want to refill your sub-tanks, charge Rolling Shield and then keep hitting those guys. It's a very easy way to fill your sub-tanks very, very quickly. But for now, we're just going to climb up. To the boss. It's Sigma, the ultimate renegade. Welcome! I see you managed to get here all by yourself. Very impressive. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Reference, because actually Sigma worked with X before he became a Maverick, so that's a bit of an interesting backstory to him. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Anyways, here's the first phase of the final boss, Velgarder. Just Hadouken him. He's very... If you don't have the Hadouken, use Shotgun Ice, but he's very easy. Alright, Sigma. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. Ouch! You are almost as good as a hunter as I was. Yeah. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. Alright, boss fight against Sigma. Hopefully I can get the Hadouken off. Like that. He's not very difficult. I mean, sorry, he is a little difficult, but he's not, like, ridiculously hard. His weakness is Electric Spark, but you can also just do that. And this is the hardest part of the game. This final boss is 2 phases, or 3 phases, really, with Velgarder. This is Wolf Sigma. He has a lot of hard-hitting attacks that you want to be very, very conscious of. His weakness is Rolling Shield, so use it to your advantage. You can only hit his head. So yeah, just be very, very careful. And by the way, this is the only enemy in the game that the Hadouken does not work against. So yeah, just be very careful. And as you can see, I'm actually already dead, which is kind of a problem. Alright, yeah, that's not good. So yeah, this is partially why you want all the sub-tanks. Oh, no. Use the sub-tanks, please. There we go. So that's an example of why you want the sub-tanks. So, just do that. Yeah, you just need to be very, very careful because this boss can drain your health lightning fast. Oh no! Alright, so yeah, now we have second sub-tank here. Oops. Alright, he's almost dead. Oh, dang it! Alright, hang on. And there we go. Normally it takes me like 2 or 3 sub-tanks to beat him. Also, we would get an achievement here. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. I believe the achievement's called, like... Hold on, let me actually see what it's called. Oh, it's called It's Over. It's very, very, very simple naming scheme, but yeah. Oh, whoop, my bad. Right. It's called It's Over. No, it's not possible. I'm a Reploid. I can't be destroyed by you. Well, technically, Mega Man X isn't a Reploid, but he's a robot nonetheless. Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Because you were trying to take over the world. Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age. So yeah, that's Sigma Stage 4, and that is the game, essentially. There you go. We have completed Mega Man X. So, yeah. Although, there is the ending, so I'm gonna obviously show off the ending and whatnot. The war has ended. For now, and peace has been restored. Hold on. But those who sacrifice themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long will his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his hand knows for sure. So yeah, that is Mega Man X, and this is by far one of my favorite games of all time, if not my actual favorite game of all time. It is such a fun game to just play and replay over and over and over again. If you love 2D platformers, I beg you, play this game. There are so many ways to play it too. Also, here's the cast. On the highway stage, we have the Spiky, Crusher, Ball DeVoe, Road Attackers, and Bee-Blader. Ocean stage, Amenhopper, Sea Attacker, Gulper, Anglerge, Cruiser, and Udaboros. Snowman stage, Rabbit, Tombot, Bombine, Armor Soldier, and Snowshooter. Power Plant stage, Gunvolt, Hotarian, Flamingle, Turn Cannon, and Thunder Slimer. Sky stage, Lift Cannon, Flamer, Skyclaw, and Death Rogoomer, which is the ship. Factory stage, we have Scrap Robo, Diglabor, Rolling Gaboyal, and Honegammer. Gallery stage, we have Baton Bone, Baton M501, Metal C-15, Metal Wing, and Mole Borer. Tower stage, we have Dodge Blaster, Signfaller, Jaminger, Metatortoise, Slide Cannon, and Ladder Yatter. Four stage, we have Planny, Eyeworm, Axmax, Cragman, Mad Pecker, Creeper, and RT55J. And Sigma, we have Bow Spider, Rangda Bangda, D-Rex, and Bellgarder. Oof. And now comes the bosses. We have Chill Penguin, Launch Octopus, Storm Eagle. I'll answer that in a minute, Shivas. Armored Armadillo. Yeah, it called it Met-Tools, although I think the official name is Metars at this point. Flame Mammoth. Sting Chameleon. Spark Mandrill, Boomer Coanger, or Boomerang Coanger, Vile, Sigma, the ultimate renegade, Zero, our partner, who is now dead, F for Zero, and you as Mega Man X. So yeah, that is Mega Man X. Like I said, one of my favorite games of all time. I highly suggest you play it, and there are so many ways to play this game. It is unreal. Obviously, there's the original Super Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge, if you want to go really, really old school. But it was also released on MS-DOS, interestingly enough, the Wii Virtual Console, the Wii U Virtual Console, the new Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console, the Apple App Store. It's on the SNES Classic Edition, and it was featured as in the Mega Man Anniversary Collection on the GameCube and PlayStation 2, and in the Mega Man X Legacy Collection on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So there are so many different ways to play this game. It is unreal. Please play this game if you can. It is incredible. Also, Professor F is Tokiro Fujiwara, who was one of the most important figures in early Mega Man games. He also made Ghosts and Goblins. Special thanks all Capcom staff. Thanks for playing, presented by Capcom, and normally we would get an achievement. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But you actually want to sit on this screen for a little bit, because there's actually a bit of a secret. So let's wait on the screen for a minute. Yeah, this game has really aged beautifully. It's seriously still so fun to play. For a game released in 1993, that is very, very impressive. And like I said, it came out today in 1993, December 17th. Hell yes. Alright, so here's the secret. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X, very soon. So yeah, there's a little bit of a secret if you wait on the credits screen. At this point, the game doesn't really do anything. I'm pressing all the buttons, as you can see, it doesn't do anything. At this point, you would basically just take the cartridge out of the Super Nintendo and reset the game. Or you can just, exit. So yeah, there we go. That being said, we're not quite done yet, as there are 2 more achievements we didn't get. Just give me a second to cross this one off, actually. The achievement was called How Long Will We Keep Fighting? So, essentially, you get that one if you beat the game without using Rookie Hunter mode, which is a new addition to Mega Man X Legacy Collection, which essentially makes all the games easier. But we actually have 2 more things we need to do. So, first, one cool feature of the Mega Man X Legacy Collection is we can actually change the game region. So as you can see, we can make it Rockman X instead of Mega Man X, because that is the Japanese version. So very, very quickly, we are going to get one more achievement in the Japanese version, which is, I believe it's actually called Vava, and it's basically just beat the opening stage of any game in both English and Japanese. So we're going to do that very quick. Let me just change the controls around to make sure it's correct. No, we want Y, shoot, B to jump, R dash, and we're good to go. So yeah, we're just gonna very quickly beat the intro stage again in the Japanese version to get this achievement. Essentially. So yeah, we're doing the intro stage one more time. This is a really good way to just see how much we've grown since, the beginning of the game originally. Also, to answer your question, Shiver, sorry I put it off for so long. I prefer the Zero design in later games. Again, spoiler alert, Zero will reappear, in future games despite the fact that he died. You'll see what I mean there when you get to the X2 part of the Let's Play. Alright, let's defeat the Gunbolt. Oops. Alright. Gotta defeat the Beeblader again. Yeah, that's fair. Gotta defeat the Beeblader. Just shoot this thing. Climb up the wall. I love this intro stage, man. It is so good. I'm not sure if it's my favorite intro stage, just because I think the later games also just do a really good job of introducing players to the mechanics, but this is definitely the most iconic intro stage in the Mega Man series, by far. Alright, we're getting close to the end. And yeah, this is, like I said, this is the Japanese version. This is Rockman X, because he's known as Rockman in Japan, not Mega Man. The reason it was changed to Mega Man, I believe, if I recall correctly, was Capcom USA thought it sounded cooler, so... I'm not really sure which I like more. I think I actually like Mega Man more as a name, so ultimately I think the change was good, but... I mean, Rockman still sounds really cool, so... Either way is cool. Yeah, this intro stage is pretty great. It's definitely a classic. Gotta jump over the car. Destroy the car again. Oh, just gotta watch out. Alright, now these cars are gonna drop down. Yeah, exactly. The other reason why it's Rockman instead of Mega Man in Japan is because in Japan, for the classic series, it's Rockman. It's like, because Rockman is known as Rock, and he has a sister named Roll, so it's Rock and Roll. It's a musical pun, but obviously it's a little hard to tell just because, you know, this isn't the classic series, this is the X series, so yeah. And don't worry, we will get to the classic series eventually. Okay, let's just get hit, and then, come on, shoot your, there we go. Shoot your electric thing, and then basically we're just gonna mash past all the text because now it's in Japanese, but, you know, same thing. They're basically saying the same thing. And then once the intro stage finishes up, we'll be done with that achievement. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die there. And like I said, he's called, and like Omega pointed out in the chat, he's actually called Vava in Japan, not Vile. So yeah, Zero's like, you know, you have not achieved full power, Mega Man. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there we go. That and that's that achievement. So now we exit out. Let me just quickly mark that off. And we have one final achievement. So we're actually gonna go back into the game, and we're gonna actually change around our password a little bit. So let me see if I can do this correctly. Switch back to Mega Man X. I'm not gonna be able to see chat for just a minute, just so I can enter the password correctly. But I will change that very, very shortly. So, anyways, let's go back in. Let me quickly change my controls. Again, I cannot see chat for the moment. I will fix that shortly, but I just want to make sure I get the password correctly. So, essentially, you know how when Zero died, he basically just kind of, you know, died. Not much else happened during that scene. Well, if you don't have the arm part when you get to that point, something different happens. So I'm basically gonna enter a password that has everything equipped except for the arm parts. That is 3 4 4 1. Next is 3 3 5 6. Oops. And then we have 4 4 2 1. And there we go. I think. I hope that worked. If it didn't, I'll just have to do it again. Oh, whoops. Alright, so there's a very quick way to check if it worked. If I can charge 3 times, it did not work. Okay, good. It did not work. Sorry, it did work. So essentially now we don't have the arm part, but we have everything else. So this is basically just to get... Basically, what we have to do for this is just do the stage like normal. Actually, you can also see it because he's using his regular Buster here, I just realized. We're gonna get, this part is gonna be a lot more tough though, just because we don't have the charge rolling field anymore. So I'm gonna equip Chameleon Sting. And then we'll try to get up this platforming section again. Ow. Oh geez, that was close. And then one more. Oh, come on! I was so close! Yeah, you can also use the wall, I guess, although I personally find that to be very, very annoying, so I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, let's just damage boost through here. I don't really care, because we don't even have the Hadoken here, so it doesn't really matter too much. Equip Sting Chameleon, or Chameleon Sting. That. I don't know. I just find the wall to be very annoying right there. You can technically wall jump up it, but personally, I find this method a little easier. Ow. I almost had it too. Literally just one missed jump there. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Alright, so now we basically do the rest of the stage like normal until we get to the Vile boss fight, essentially. Like I said, we don't have the arm part, but we have everything else. Hey, Vile. Oh, whoops. Alright, now Zero's gonna show up. Go in here. Ball jump. And yeah, there we go. And now Vile's gonna say, you know, haha, you're terrible. Alright, now we die to Vile, like before. Or not really die to Vile, just, you know, take enough damage from him so he does his electric attack. Come on. Nope. Give me, thank you. Can't believe I was seeking out to get hit by something, but, you know. And then Zero's gonna sacrifice himself. F for Zero. I did not mean to do that. There we go. Goodbye, Zero. And Vile's like, haha, you think that was a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. And then we regain all our health. Actually, this time we'll get to show off how you're actually supposed to beat Vile without the Hadoken, because we're going to use Rolling Shield against him, because obviously we do not have Hadoken. So yeah, this is how you beat him without using the Hadoken. Well, if I don't die, that is. That would be bad if I died. Oh, please don't die. There we go. I was concerned I was going to die there. Anyways, now he's going to explode. He actually exploded off screen last time. Yeah, and yeah, Vile's a dash. And here's Zero. So anyways, this scene is slightly different. You are more powerful than you were before. But Sigma is much more than he appears to be. You're going to need an edge. Take my arm cannon and your attack power should increase. Good luck, X. And then, yeah, Zero dies. So essentially, if you don't have the arm part before this stage, Zero will basically just straight up give it to you. Which is a godsend for the rest of the game, seriously. So anyways, that would normally be the achievement Rearmed, and that would basically be it. So, yeah. That's our last achievement for Mega Man X, and with that, we have fully completed Mega Man X1, or just Mega Man X. And just to check, we will go into the achievements. Like I said, this is my second time doing this because the first recording didn't really work, but here's In the Heart of Battle, In Buster We Trust, Nobody Knows My Sorrow, Just Plain Dillo, It's Over, How Long Will We Keep Fighting, First Armor, Never Hearts to Be Careful, Rearmed, In Buster We Trust, Pretty Devastating in pink, and Gimp My Ride. So yeah, that is Mega Man X. I love this game, and I am very happy that I streamed this on the anniversary. So, yeah, if you want to see the rest of the series, you know, X2 through X8, along with X Challenge and whatnot, definitely check out the other videos. I did an entire Let's Play of the Mega Man X series, so feel free to check them out. But for now, I'm going to sign off for now. I hope you guys really enjoyed this stream. I know I did. And, you know, happy 22nd anniversary or 27th anniversary to Mega Man X. One of my favorite games of all time. Anyways, I'm 112, signing off for now. I will see you all later. Have a good night, everyone.